Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Lumapop channel. Today, we're not chasing rumors, we're not counting trends, and we're not reacting to noise. Today, we're stepping into a moment that changed global fashion, quietly, permanently, and without asking for permission. Because the fashion world did not whisper in early 2026. It detonated quietly. There were no alarms, no countdowns, no dramatic announcements echoing through marble halls. And yet, when Vogue released its global ranking of the top 5 male fashion icons in the world, the industry stopped mid-motion. Stylists froze mid-scroll. Editors paused mid-sentence. Designers held their breath, without fully understanding why. Because two names did not merely appear on the list. They stood. Unavoidable, unmistakable, irreversible. Wang Yibo Xiao Zhan. This was not about trends. This was about gravity. Early 2026 arrived like any other season, softly, almost forgettable. But fashion, as it often does, sensed a deeper shift before the world had language for it. This was not routine recognition. It was a recalibration of power. A quiet realignment of influence among global supermodels, Hollywood dynasties, and European style legacies that had defined menswear for generations. For decades, the axis of fashion authority had been clear. Paris, Milan, New York, names repeated until they became monuments. Asia, when acknowledged at all, was framed as market, momentum, or novelty. That language ended here. Vogue's editorial tone was deliberate, measured, almost reverent. The magazine did not describe Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan as popular. It did not reduce them to numbers, virality, or fan economies. Instead, it framed them as defining figures, men whose presence reshapes how masculinity, elegance, and global fashion identity are understood. For years, Asian male celebrities fought invisibly against a ceiling few openly acknowledged existed. Early 2026 marked the moment that ceiling collapsed, not with spectacle, but with inevitability. Wang Yibo's image was articulated as modern power. Sharp silhouettes, controlled tension, fearless experimentation anchored by discipline. His fashion language speaks in precision rather than excess. There is an edge to him, never chaotic, never accidental. Vogue described his presence as something that does not seek attention, but commands alignment. He does not wear clothes. He negotiates with them. Whether in structured couture or experimental streetwear, Wang Yibo understands visual storytelling instinctively. His evolution mirrors his personal trajectory, restraint refined into authority. Editors note something rare in him, a silence that speaks louder than spectacle. A gaze that does not ask permission, yet never overreaches. Luxury houses see it. Designers trust it. By early 2026, Wang Yibo was no longer simply a brand ambassador. He had become a cultural translator, bridging East and West, rebellion and refinement, street energy and high fashion architecture. His masculinity is modern, fluid, unboxed, resonating with a generation that rejects labels and embraces complexity. Where Wang Yibo is tension, Xiao Zhan is resonance. Vogue described him as emotion wrapped in elegance. His fashion does not assert itself. It lingers. It stays. Each appearance carries narrative weight, each garment chosen not to dominate a room, but to draw it inward. Xiao Zhan represents a masculinity that does not overpower. It invites. His tailoring is graceful, his palette restrained. His luxury speaks in whispers rather than declarations. There is a softness to his presence that commands attention without demanding it. Vogue's analysis of Xiao Zhan bordered on the philosophical, noting how his style feels timeless because it is rooted in emotional intelligence. He wears luxury not to impress, but to communicate, to reassure, to connect. This balance between visibility and vulnerability has become priceless in modern fashion. And Vogue recognized it. Together, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan embody two halves of a new global standard. Strength and sensitivity, structure and flow, fire and calm. They do not compete. They complement. One redefines strength through edge. The other redefines power through grace. The reaction inside the fashion industry was immediate and telling. Within days of Vogue's release, luxury houses adjusted visual strategies. Campaign placements shifted. Editorial priorities recalibrated. Names once treated as supporting presences became central axes of narrative. Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan were no longer additions to global fashion conversations. They became reference points. Vogue emphasized something crucial. Influence today is no longer measured by volume, but by depth. Not by how loudly a figure dominates discourse, but by how deeply they resonate across cultures, markets, and emotional landscapes. Wang Yibo's appeal lies in controlled rebellion. Every appearance carries unpredictability, yet nothing feels accidental. Designers trust him with their boldest concepts because he does not dilute them, he sharpens them. Xiao Zhan, by contrast, moves fashion emotionally. Vogue described his presence as quiet gravity. He does not command attention, he gathers it. His restraint, warmth, and intentionality offer a counterbalance in an industry often intoxicated by excess. Together, they reach audiences others struggle to hold. Women see aspiration without intimidation. Fans see authenticity without distance. Brands see stability without stagnation. This is why Vogue's list mattered. It confirmed that global fashion power now lives where emotional connection meets visual discipline. The magazine did not frame its recognition as a trend forecast. It framed it as a conclusion, a culmination of years of consistent evolution. Red carpets, editorials, campaigns, public appearances that never broke character. Not characters performed, but identities built slowly and deliberately. For Wang Yibo, Vogue noted the precision of restraint. He never overreaches. His growth reflects a disciplined understanding that longevity outlives virality. For Xiao Zhan, the analysis deepened further. His elegance is timeless because it is intentional. His presence reassures in a world craving certainty. His fashion whispers refinement where others shout status. This duality is what makes their presence historic. Fashion insiders now speak openly of a new male archetype, one shaped by Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. An archetype that allows vulnerability, discipline, beauty, and authority to coexist without contradiction. And when Vogue names an era, it rarely fades. It becomes reference. It becomes standard. Early 2026 did not crown them because they were popular. It crowned them because the industry had already been following their lead. So this moment deserves to be remembered not as a headline, not as a ranking, but as a turning point. Two Chinese stars standing among the top 5 male fashion icons in the world. Without spectacle, without controversy, without noise. Just presence, just consistency, just undeniable influence. Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan did not force their way into global fashion history. They walked into it, after years of quiet preparation. And now the question lingers, not only for fans, but for the industry itself. If early 2026 is already shaped by their vision, what will the next chapter look like? Because when influence is built this carefully, this emotionally, this globally, it does not end with recognition. It begins with legacy.